Hey, what's up, guys? I just wanted to answer a question that I just actually received last night. And it was from somebody that I love and respect, but basically, it was a great impetus and catalyst for me to make this video today. So, I guess at the end of the day, you can't be too big or too small to help anybody out, nor can you be too big or too small to think that you can't be helped out, okay? And just keep that in mind. So, the question was posed to me, why do I post other people's businesses, especially when they're in my field? So, first and foremost, I've been teaching martial arts for a long, very, very long time. And I've been doing martial arts for a very long time. So I never really thought of it as a business until, in recent years. Okay, so that's first and foremost, all right? My thing is, I know that there are people out there who need to defend themselves and need to learn how to defend themselves. And that's what I provide. That's the service that I was born to give. So, of course, you do have to have both your purpose combined together with the finances of this day and age in order for you to continue to help proliferate the message and also be able to sustain yourself. So, for example, if you went into Ferrari, for example, so Ferrari, I believe they import from Italy into the United States no more than about 7,000 cars a year. Okay, so if you were to ask Ferrari, hey, I got a budget of $35,000. You think you can hook it up? They'll go, well, we can't hook it up, but Honda and Toyota are awesome cars, and they wouldn't be facetious. Honda and Toyota are awesome cars. I mean, they take you from A to B. They're fuel efficient. They're great rides. And, I think there is over 1.2 million Hondas, for example, that are sold in the United States alone annually. So you think about 1.2 million Hondas and you think about the 7,000 of the Ferraris that are imported into the United States, and you can clearly see the disparity between the quantity. So it doesn't mean anything about the quality of it, okay? So again, the guy at the Ferrari dealer would tell you to go to Honda or go to Toyota, and he wouldn't be facetious. He'll be saying this is what you can get for your money. So now with regards to sales, so yes, you got 1.2 million Hondas sold, okay? So that means there are far more being manufactured within that time frame. So there's an assembly line, okay? So the way I look at it is, there are a lot of mixed martial arts schools, there's a lot of boxing schools, there's a lot of grappling, wrestling, jiu-jitsu schools, and they're all good, okay? They're all good. I just never put myself in that category. So I consider myself more like the 7,000 cars a year. I want to make sure that, because I'm meticulous, that the people that I train are more along the Ferrari side, why the car is made a certain way, what kind of engine is under the hood, what kind of type of leather and fidelity of the leather and the stereo and, the aerodynamics of the car and the ergonomics of the steering wheel. So to me, I want to make sure that the people that come to me are getting Ferrari, okay? And if I had a lot of people, I wouldn't be able to manufacture those Ferraris. I would immediately be a planting firm for Hondas and Toyotas, and just boom, 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 cookie cutter, smashing out these cars. And again, there's nothing wrong with those cars. They're totally okay. They're great, and they do what they say they do, and they're phenomenal. But for me, it doesn't hurt me at all to forward a connection or a potential client to another school. It doesn't bother me whatsoever to like and share somebody else's school. It doesn't affect me at all when I repost somebody in my Instagram stories. These things don't hurt me. They don't affect me. So, although the question was posed, from this person, this individual last night, from a position of concern and care, like, why would you do that? I understand that. My answer to them is like what I'm giving you now, is at the end of the day, what I do is what I do, and it shouldn't affect any of what the other schools do, and what the other schools do, and what their prices are, and how they teach, and when they teach, and why they teach what they teach, shouldn't affect what I teach, because we're two separate entities. I wish them nothing but love and success. And although that may not necessarily be the case on that end over here, it actually doesn't matter to me. So I wrote these books, a couple of years back, The Superpower of Decisions. I have Bullies. They're not just in schoolyards anymore. This is a new edition, by the way. The Mind of Wing Chun, okay? Developing Little Ideas. These books are pretty much some insight into the mindset that I have and how I pretty much do everything in my life, okay? And when I say everything, I mean everything in my life. So with regards to holding back and sheltering and trying to keep any of my students, or potential students for that matter, blind to what's out there, I don't do that. There are tons of great schools out there. Again, I don't develop cookie cutter machines. This is not a manufacturing plant that just spits those things out like conveyor belts. Mine is more finesse, and I take the quality time to make sure that the person's skill set physically matches their mindset. So when the mindset and the skill set are working together, those are high performing vehicles, if you will. All right. So anyway, I thought you might like this video. And, if you're going to be looking for a school because you want to learn some sort of martial arts or self-defense, make sure you look for a school that actually cares about your growth, that actually cares about you, and that you're just not a number in the assembly line and just another quick buck for the place to have as income. All right. So be careful out there. And if you're looking for self-defense for real, make sure you look hard. All right. Take care, guys.